Hey there, I'm Bobby Jones, a retired CRNA turned apartment investor and founder of On-Call Capital. I wanted to take a moment to quickly go over the differences between accredited investors and sophisticated investors. Accredited investors are people who have $200,000 of income individually or $300,000 of income per year jointly with their spouse, or they have a $1 million net worth individually or jointly. If you fall into the accredited investor category, then you can invest in any type of apartment syndication per Regulation D, which is pretty cool. Some offerings will require a third party verification process for your own accredited status. So, for more info on that, check out my other video on 506Bs, 506Cs, and Regulation D. But what if you're just starting out and you don't make that kind of money or have that kind of wealth yet? Can you still invest in apartment syndications and other alternative investments? The answer is yes, you can. In fact, that's how I got my own start in apartment investing. A sophisticated investor is one who has such knowledge and experience in financial and business matters that he or she can evaluate the merits and risks of a prospective investment. These investors don't yet have the income or net worth of an accredited investor, but they have sufficient knowledge of what they're investing in and can evaluate the risks involved. Sophisticated investors can only invest in 506B offerings. These can only be accessed by having a substantive pre-existing relationship with a sponsor who can then show you that offering. Don't worry, you don't have to go through some brutal vetting process or anything. Perhaps you started your own business in the past, or you have an established base of knowledge in the underlying asset class you want to invest in. A quick phone call or Zoom discussion with a potential sponsor is enough for them to evaluate your experience and establish a relationship if you haven't yet reached accredited status. As I mentioned, that's exactly how my wife and I got started in apartment investing. All of our passive apartment deals so far have been 506B offerings. In fact, many nurse anesthesiologists, dentists, and even physicians fit into the sophisticated category when they're first starting out. Now, this is great news for regular investors. Now you can invest in apartment deals that only accredited investors had access to in the past. You don't have to wait to start building your own wealth. You can start as soon as you've saved enough for an offering. I hope this information has been helpful. If you have questions or comments, pop them in the comments section below, and I'll be sure to answer them. You can also find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram, or visit my website at www.oncallinvestments.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.